Well, if you don't have a methodology for how you are actually conducting yourself, you actually can't act. And this is really coming on in culture today. You know, the ethic now is that, well, we need to include everyone, and well, you're oppressed, and then well, you need help, and you have all these sicknesses about yourself, and well, you kind of suck, and then you're fat and you're kind of ugly. Let's kind of mash you guys all together in this one big amalgam of oppressed people, and let's give you an acronym. Just being strictly hypothetical here. Well, that immediately arises a problem. There is an infinite amount of ways that you can articulate something. There's an infinite amount of ways that I can perceive something, hence our perceptions. There's an infinite amount of ways that I can look at this chalkboard. I can say this chalkboard is a combination of marks. I can say this is a rectangle. I can say that this is a big square. I can say that this, I can construct this as 2 parallel lines. I can construct it as 4 parallel lines. I can say that this is the object 2,665,897,200,000 item in the entire world. I can abstract items ad nauseum however I want to, because there's no methodology. So that instantaneously becomes a problem. So if you're trying to say that, because you're fat and you have all these things wrong with you, and you're trying to fit yourself in this group, we don't have there is no hierarchy of interpretation. There's no conscious moral agent that is saying, okay, well, you matter more. Okay, well, you matter more. Okay, well, you're oppressed over here and you're oppressed. You instantaneously, you spiral out of control into the point where everybody is in this one entire group. And that's the whole telos of that whole entire ideology of itself. Because we're going to realize, well, we're actually all in the LGBT community. If you think about it, we're all in it because we're humans. We are all in that group. We might as well all wear the flag on our shirt. We're all in it because you can abstract, you can interpret, you can decipher items, people, their oppression ad nauseum. You can do that forever. And we're all competing. Well, we're oppressed. Well, we're oppressed. And then if something happens over here, then we all jump over there. That's combinatorial explosion. We cannot pay attention to every single action. We cannot pay attention to every single way that you are oppressed. We have to construct that. We have to use a heuristic. We have to construct that down to the most moralistic way, the most pragmatic way, the most useful way. We have to cancel out the excess sensory data. We have to shrink that down into one functional methodology itself, and then use that to then decipher what is actually going on. And that is our perception. That is what perception is.